Hi, welcome to the 1 Liter Podcast. You will watch us drinking 1 liters of beer whilst talking about shies. Please like and subscribe. Welcome to the 1 Liter.
Round 2, fight.
And we're back.
There we go, and we're back.
And
Whoa.
we're back.
We're really loud. Is this just me?
Yeah, what's going on there?
I love it. No, I'm going to be deaf by the end of it, but I love it. I can hear all the cadence. So we're back for round 2.
I don't know why it's so loud, but whatever.
Plymouth. So M's mother is from Plymouth. Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I have heard of Plymouth.
Yeah.
And so with my Plymouth accent, so what we're going to do is we're going to establish a link with M's mum, and we're going to just say, hey, how you doing? And we're going to hear a beautiful accent, and she can give us an update on how things are in Plymouth.
I also think that we need to continue the German game, and she rates us instead of Phil.
Yes,
Because that's
100%.
where
She's on,
hers
you
came
reckon?
from.
While she's on?
While
okay.
she's on.
For who's listening, we had more questions for the German game, but we got off on a tangent, so we need to continue our pronunciation and yeah.
More
So
phrases to be...
I'll intro my mother to you guys, but then I'm going to hand over to Phil to explain the German game, and then for him to hand over to
My
mother.
main question for your mother is, of all languages, why did she choose German? Does she
Yeah,
have?
good question. Like, you need to ask her
Because we're
that,
perfect.
right? You need to
Freaking
ask her.
awesome.
All right, let's do it. Shall we?
Also, can we address what we're drinking?
Fireball with ice. Straight
Fireball
fireball
on
with
ice.
ice.
That's
Cheers.
what's
everyone.
Delicious.
It's
Is
so
this a
good.
lot-
How good is cinnamon?
Can I say this is a lot easier to carry than the 1 liter?
Agree. Your
It's delicious.
teeny muscles.
My tiny little muscles. I turned you down, Joel. The reason you were so loud is because I turned you up by accident because I thought you were the channel of the mobile phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now you're the same volume as us, but it sounds quiet.
Am I the same volume?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
Shall I call her?
We shall. Yes, let's do
May
it. May we? So she'll
May
be
we
able to hear
begin?
us.
Call
She'll
him.
be able to... Oh, I hope she can hear us.
This isn't going to fuck up your like long distance calls. Is that still a thing?
Hiya.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear? Can you hear me?
Hello, Anne.
Hang on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hi, Anne. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you. Hang on. Can you hear my friends?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Good, Anne. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Enjoying the lovely sunshine here in Devon.
Oh, lovely. How's the weather at the moment? Is it warm?
It's really warm, yeah.
Brilliant.
Nearly 22 degrees.
So maybe a little brief update for Mother because she doesn't know who she's talking to right now.
So it's Joel and Phil. I'm Joel.
I'm Phil.
It's a pleasure to finally meet
hi.
you.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us loud and clear, or is it a bit distant?
Yeah, no, I can hear you loud and clear, Phil. Thank you.
Fantastic. Phil, she knew who I was.
Thank you
Just by
so
the
much.
voice.
Thank you so much for sending over the German questions. The idea. But my question for you, and I was asking Em about it as well, is what possessed you to learn German of all languages?
Because it's a Latin-based language, which is the same as English.
Mm-hmm.
And because I tried to learn it many years ago, but gave up. And I don't like leaving things given up, so I thought I'd give it another bash.
I love it.
So yeah, I'm enjoying it.
It's a beautiful language, isn't it? I know there's a lot of stigma behind it being aggressive and one word, a simple phrase might be like, I need to go to the shops, but it might be like, and people are a bit deterred by it. But
Hospital is a perfect example.
yeah,
Krankenhaus.
Krankenhaus. But I find it to be, what do you think? Do you think
That's
it's a
my
beautiful
favourite
language?
one.
Krankenhaus? Yeah.
Yeah.
Joel's is too.
Yeah. We have that in common. It's beautiful. But so we've already filmed one segment of the podcast where we were actually Em and I were trying to figure out, we were trying to pronounce it the best we can, and Phil was obviously being
Being judge.
he was being the judge, yeah. So should we have a crack and have Anne listen in, or
So basically, what happened last time was we went through each of the lines that you'd sent over previously, and Joel and I had an attempt to read them out in our best German accent possible and pronunciation. And then we also had our best guess at what it meant in English. And then Phil judged us on our reading of the phrase and then also who was closest to the meaning. So we thought maybe if we could bring you on board, we'll do the remainder of the lines, but you would be the judge instead of Philip.
All right. I have to say I haven't had much experience in actually speaking German. Nobody hears my German except me.
Oh, well, are you able to say a sentence now? Phil, would you like to judge Anne's one of
should I be the judge of the pronunciation and you be the judge of what it means? Because you know
That
what the
works
phrases
better.
mean if you've got the translation.
Yeah, I know what all of the ones that I listed, I know what they are, but I'm not confident in speaking.
On the spot.
Okay.
You've been put on the spot.
I'm happy to give it a whirl, but don't expect miracles.
Okay, perfect. So, shall we begin?
Yes, let's
All
do
right,
that.
let's
I
do
need to
it.
pull up those.
Our next one is one I've never seen before. Any of
We
these.
never even got to the one where it mentions my name.
Oh, right. It's nicht. Okay.
So Joel's going to go first, Anne.
I'll go first. God, I've never seen any. I've seen du, obviously, which is you, but this is going to be difficult. Are we good to go? Em?
We're good. Yeah.
All right. Surfst du jeden Tag?
M.
Surfst you? I'm going to say like you. Jeden Tag.
It's close. So surfst du jeden Tag?
Jeden.
Yeah.
Jeden.
Okay. Annie, are you able to give us the meaning?
Oh, wait. Don't do that. Don't
Wait.
spoil it.
Oh, wait,
we
you
need to
gotta-
guess
wait,
what
they
the
gotta
meaning
guess.
is.
They
Oh,
gotta-
sorry, of course.
What do
need
you
to
think it
guess.
means?
Surfst du jeden Tag? Tag, guten Tag, which is like, how are you? So, I have no idea. How are you today? I don't know.
So my guess is, was this helpful?
Okay.
Oh, wow. What does it mean, Anne? Do you know?
Do you surf every day?
Yes.
Do you surf?
It means do you surf every day. Surfst du
Surfed.
jeden
I
Tag.
thought that, but I thought, there's probably not a lot of surfing going on
So
in Europe.
basically, in German, you would say surf you every day.
Right.
Say it, Phil, in German.
Surfst du jeden Tag.
Mum, say it. Sorry.
Sur-
Go on.
Surf du jeden Tag.
Oh,
Hey,
What do you think?
there we go.
good.
And how are you learning at the moment? Are you using like Duolingo or what's your go-to?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, as am I.
I'm using Duolingo, and I also have a book of grammar, and I have an audio book as well.
Okay.
So I chop and choose.
Right. Okay, you've.
So I think you're further in than Joel on
Yeah.
the Duolingo.
I'm
'cause
just
he
learning
only
a couple of
started.
lines. Yeah. All right, round 2. I feel like M because I've kind of
Yeah.
adjusted myself to the pronunciations. Maybe you should go first.
Okay.
Each one.
All right. So. Oh yeah, the really hard one.
Is this the one with my name?
It's
No,
it's
not
one with
yet.
a really long word. Okay, so Entschuldigung, du sind so laut.
I know this word. This first word sounds so un-German to me that I've questioned it before. It sounds like Mongolian or something. Entschuldigung.
Oh, what?
That
That's
doesn't
not
sound German, right? Yes,
That's
exactly.
not German.
And can you agree this sounds the least German word? Entschuldigung. That sounds like
Entschuldigung, yeah.
it sounds like Asian or something. Entschuldigung, du sicht so laut.
Wow, I don't know what
very
either
good
of you
at
are
that.
saying.
Oh God,
Let me read it
That's
again.
not good
Oh,
then.
yeah, there you go.
Where are we? Entschuldigung. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
That's
go
a tough
first.
one. I'll
I got
say
this.
it. I'll
Yeah,
say
yeah,
it.
go on.
Yep.
Entschuldigung, du singst zu laut.
Du singt so laut. I'm gonna say sorry. You sing badly. Sorry, you sing loud.
Sorry, you said that wrong.
Anne, what does it mean?
I was going to say it in German. Now you've thrown my brain sideways. It means, excuse me, you sing too loud.
Yes,
well
so
done,
Joel is
Joel.
on the
Yeah.
money.
So
on the money.
Entschuldigung is sorry.
Yeah,
What? That's a really long non-German word for the word
Exactly.
sorry.
You gotta pronounce the D though. You keep missing the D. Entschuldigung. Entschuldigung.
Am I right? Like, you think sorry in German would be like, van Glück or something. Right?
Yeah.
But like, Entschuldigung.
But if you want to shorten it, actually, you know Germans, if you go to Germany now, and for you too, if you go to Germany now, all Germans will just say sorry. The word sorry.
Right.
English sorry.
Oh, really?
Because it's so much easier. So if they're scooting past you, they'll say, oh, sorry. But Entschuldigung, if you want to shorten it, they just say Entschuldigung.
There you go, Mum. Did you know that? It's a little bit of a...
No, I didn't know that.
Most of my cousins will just say sorry.
Right.
Because it's all very... They watch English movies and they probably don't translate it correctly in the dubs. So it's all just sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay, the next one is the
The next one mentions my name.
Okay.
I'm so self-centered. I want to hear
Do you want
it.
to go for this one?
Sure. I will. I'm happy to say this because I don't think I've pronounced any of these words before. Ist nicht so viel Pizza Philipp.
Ist nicht viel Pizza Philippe. Almost French
It's
by the
very,
back end
it's
of that.
very, it both sounded quite French.
Did it
I'll
like
say
sound like
the
a more
phrase.
like a Belgian or?
I'll say the phrase and you guys guess it.
Yeah.
Ess nicht zu viel Pizza, Philipp.
So the S is a S.
Ess nicht zu
Nicht.
viel Pizza, Philipp.
So viel. S. Nicht. Kino de Torten.
Kino den Toten.
I'm trying to figure nicht. The pizza is really nice, Philip. No, net is nice. Net. Fuck. Sorry, Anne.
Pizza with Philip tonight.
Oh, not quite. What does it mean, Anne?
Don't eat too much pizza, Philip.
Spot on.
I've given her no reference to any sort of pizza with you, and she just pulled it out of the bag.
She pulled out pizza.
Yeah.
That's
What is-
great because I actually introduced Em to a really good pizza place, which she had no idea about.
Yeah, and I've only ever had drunk.
I didn't.
I've yet to have it sober.
Which word is don't? Is it nicht?
Ess nicht. Nicht is don't. So eat not too much pizza, Philip, is
Right.
how you say it in German.
Interesting.
S
Just
is
look
eat.
it out for you.
Yeah. Thanks, Anne.
Thanks, Anne.
Do you think I'm
Yeah,
fat?
that's
say-
okay.
I did
Concerned
say
for your health.
That you were just concerned for your health.
You're actually concerned for my COVID gut, aren't you? Em's been encouraging me to lose it, so thank you.
Yeah. You really let yourself go, Philip. No.
I really let myself go.
Dude, you better fuck. Sorry, you've had a six pack
Yeah.
since I've known you in bloody primary school, man. This is one of those people just consistently fit. Yeah. All right.
All right, okay.
Em, you ready for the second one?
Ich hab Bauchschmerzen.
Oh, wow.
Even Anne laughed.
We're back to the pizzas again, aren't we?
Back to
Really?
Ich habe Bauchschmerzen. Bauchschmerzen.
It's a
Very
lot
good at
closer.
this. You're
Yeah.
You
very
get the point
good
for
at
pronunciation. Ich habe Bauchschmerzen.
Bauchschmerzen.
What does it mean, Anne?
this. No, wait, we haven't guessed.
Oh, wait.
I have.
Steady on.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I have stomach pains. I don't know.
I have.
What do you really think it means? Without being different from Joel, without
Yeah,
being
but I think it's
same
I
as
think
Joel.
it's I have.
It's
but,
almost impossible
like
to like.
I.
What is it? What is Bauchschmerzen like? Come on, man. Krankenhaus is hospital. Give us a fuck.
We got
Give us a
nothing, we got
goddamn
nothing.
break.
Yeah,
you know?
all right, okay. I have.
Off the top
I
of the
have
head.
muscles.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, mother, what is it?
I have stomach ache. Well done,
Oh.
Joel.
Joel
Oh.
was
God.
spot on. Bauchschmerzen. Bauch means stomach.
I, honest hand to God, I had no idea. I was just like,
Brilliant.
I was like, mouth, whatever.
Do we have more?
Yeah, there's one.
Are we going to do
Oh
more?
my
One
God.
more.
There's
Okay,
the
one
final-
more. Last one. Final
Phil,
one.
Hold on, Phil. One more time. Can you just pronounce that?
Bauchschmerzen.
Bauch,
That's really
Bauchschmerzen.
that's overdoing it though. Ich habe Bauchschmerzen. That's
Yeah.
how you would say it normally.
Oh my! I don't know how I got that. Geh ins Krankenhaus.
It's on here. It's
Geh ins. I've never heard of Geh ins. Is it
Yeah?
Geh ins?
Geh
Geh ins Krankenhaus.
Krankenhaus.
What does it mean? Guys?
So something in the hospital.
I'm going to say. Oh, sorry. Go on.
He's in the hospital.
Go to the hospital.
Oh, go to the hospital.
Yeah, spot on.
you're right.
Which
Spot
one is
on
it?
again.
Which one is it?
Go to the hospital.
Can you pronounce it?
Geh. It's just Geh. Geh ins Krankenhaus.
Wait,
so,
what word is Geh ins? Which word is? Can you separate them and tell me which one in
Geh
English? Yep.
is go.
Yep.
Ins, into,
Yep. Into.
Krankenhaus.
Going
yeah.
to the hospital, right?
And how did you come up with this? It says, Philip, don't eat too much pizza. You've got a stomach ache, go to the hospital. That's a very interesting
Oh, genius.
train of thought.
Genius.
Very
Genius.
interesting.
That
Has-
was a pure fluke, not deliberate. Honest.
Has M told you about my pizza eating habits or something? Or what's going on here?
You hit really
was-
close
I
to
wasn't-
home there without any reference from me.
By the way, Anne, I've never been to hospital for eating too much pizza.
Yet.
So
For now.
for now.
We'll see how we go.
Until tonight.
And thank
It's
you.
just my favourite name so far. My favourite word. It's lovely. It sounds so much better to say
I
love
I feel
that.
crank.
Did
I
you
love
say-
that you guys
Yeah.
are
She was
aligned with that.
Krankenhaus.
Did she just say her favourite name? Because her favourite name is obviously
That might
Philip.
be my favourite word. Crank crank is much better than sick, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Krank.
And also, this is another reason I like German, is because we have silly little words that I can suddenly find out where they come from. So if we're not feeling that good, we say we're feeling cranky.
Cranky.
Oh,
So that makes sense.
way.
There you go. Mum's dropping
There
knowledge.
you go.
Cranky.
Mum's dropping knowledge.
Knowledge.
Wowza. Yeah. Okay, well,
I'm coming across things like that all the time.
thanks, Mum.
And thank you so much. Can I just ask, what does the old boy think about you learning German? He's like, what's she doing? What are you learning German for? What's this?
That's Joel's
That's
attempt
just
of
kind
a
of-
British accent.
That's Cockney, sorry.
He just kind of raises his eyebrows and walks out. He doesn't really get it, doesn't see the point.
I get it, Anne. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand the
No, he
German
doesn't.
power.
No,
The German, yeah.
no.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate
Well-
you taking the time out for us.
That's okay. It's been great. Good to talk to you guys.
Absolutely.
See you, bye.
Enjoy the warm
Bye,
sunny
Anne.
day.
We all love you. Bye.
Bye, Mum.
Bye.
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 What an addition.
Oh my God, I love your mum.
What an addition
I love your mother.
That
to
would
the
that would
podcast.
be the highlight of her month /
Absolutely.
I hope
year.
so.
Like honestly,
Yeah.
she will have loved that.
So this is
Yeah.
100%
Oh, I love it.
an episode.
Oh yeah.
100%.
We gotta put this online because like if you put in title, trying to translate German with UK mother in UK, like I'm like, oh, I can see it, 1 million
How do we
views
do
right
that?
now.
How do we put that all into one
How is
title?
this-
I know.
How is this a thing?
Exactly,
Now, M.
dude. Hold on? Can I just say?
Yes, please.
Fucking delicious.
Oh, I can
Right?
finish. I was
I need
pacing.
more.
Yeah, same.
More.
It's gone. It's gone.
Can I tell you a response to your more? That was my entire bottle. That's done.
Yeah?
I only bought one of those little ones because I think I was buying it with something else and I saw it. You know how on the counter of like Dan Murphy's or I think it was at First Choice, and they at the counter they have the little bottles, the plastic bottles. That's what I did.
delicious. I'll have one of those.
BS.
BS. If I order, hypothetically speaking, if I went online, right, to Uber Eats, I ordered pineapples, coconut milk,
I want to try your cocktails.
and
No?
That's too much. That's like 5
How are we
boozes in
feeling?
one.
How
All
are
right,
we-
that's
how-
a separate thing.
how are we feeling if I ordered all the mix for pina coladas right now? Would we drink pina coladas?
Do you know how I'd feel? Let me tell you how I'd feel.
Do it.
If you like pina colada and getting drawn in the rain. Is that what you're going to do?
Like hanging out at midnight. Yeah, would we like pina colada? You have a blender, right? You've got like a NutriBullet or
I've got a
something?
NutriBullet.
I've got one too.
Do we want pina coladas?
Yes.
It's 10 o'clock. Can
So-
we handle pina coladas?
I'm
Where-
like I said, I told Phil earlier, I cleared my day tomorrow for this. So,
So, if you get the pina colada ingredients, should I order the pizzas? or the chug.
All right.
I don't.
I'm
yeah,
doing
I'm
it.
easy
All
with
right, I'm
whatever.
ordering pina colada.
All right,
I'm ordering
okay.
pina colada.
Pina coladas being ordered, fellas and
So-
ladies.
Thank you.
All right. So, what do you have?
I've
Like
got,
a Woolies
I've
or
got
an
Gentleman
IGA?
Jack.
Do you have like what's the closest? Like, I'd have to go Jimmy Brings for.
Yeah, probably.
Okay,
Oh,
Jimmy.
do they even do that?
Jimmy Brings.
Do milk run and everything and
Milk
volley.
run? Maybe milk run?
Do they
Milk
do
run?
stuff?
Is
Or
that-
are
is that an
they-
app?
Nah, they don't do that.
Is that the app where she's like, "Am I talking to press? No. Am I holding a carrot with an avocado? Something like that."
Lame.
Yeah. Milk run.
Should we do this Sprite thing before
Yes,
you order?
yeah, we
or
should.
After you order?
Yavol.
This is very dangerous.
I'm
So
just going to
for
text
everyone,
mother and just say thank you for that.
oh,
No,
absolutely.
tell
her
do you
thank
wanna send her a
and
picture
we
of us?
absolutely love it.
Actually,
Send her a picture.
she doesn't know who she's talking to.
Two
Yeah.
pictures. Two pictures. Because you got to get two angles.
Should we get everyone in on or
No, get you in it. Selfie with me.
Can we
Selfie
just
with
do
Joel.
a selfie, all of them?
Yeah, let's go.
But how are you going to do that? Yeah, okay. Joel's coming over.
Coming
Hang
over.
on, let's do it.
Joel's coming over for the selfie. Here we go. 1 liter selfie. German hat. German hat. German hat.
Oh, I don't think my arms are long enough. There we go.
We just got a German selfie with a German hat.
Love it.
So, pina coladas and
Fuck, we're gonna have pina
chakras?
colada. Dude, if we had 1 liter pina colada, we'd be like,
Oh,
we'd be like,
This reminds me of the Christmas Day that I spent in Fiji on a remote island.
ooh. Is Fiji?
never
Is
been to
Fiji?
I've
awesome?
literally
Is-
been
is
to the
it-
Fiji airport. That's it.
That's real sad.
That's
So
That's sad. I love this British humor. That's sad.
That's
Moving
really
on.
sad.
Fuck off. Yeah. What is it? Just real quick,
So-
quick, brief description. Fiji is just beautiful.
a brief description: don't stay on the mainland. Go onto the outer islands.
Absolutely.
like,
Of
course.
legit,
Same
like
with
tropical
Hawaii.
islands.
Go
Like,
on the
don't
adventure
bother
islands,
with all
yeah.
of the like
Touristy bullshit. Yep.
So we bothered with the touristy bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
and then for the second half of the holiday, we were out on an outer island. Ireland.
Ireland? You're in Ireland.
Come my nose. No, so then the latter half of the holiday, which encompassed Christmas, we were on an outer island, me and 2 other mates, and so there was 20 people staying on this island. Like, it's that tiny that within 40 minutes you could walk through like the circumference of the island. It
Like
was
Northwest Island.
Yes. Which we will come to.
We will come to.
We will come to. But it was amazing. Anyway, this was back in my days of pre-gym Emily. Like, there was like,
What was pre-gym Emily like? Because like,
the same
I
thing.
look at you now. You're confident. You're fit. Like,
Joel,
what's pre-gym
let's
Emily?
sit back. Let's sit back. What's
Yeah.
pre-gym Emily?
Look,
Please.
I will say a disclaimer as well. I'm 100% invested. I just got to order this
no,
goddamn pina
I
colada.
agree.
Please,
And I feel like you should do that. Like,
totally. We need the pina coladas.
Anyway, we can come back to.
We'll
pre-gym
digress
Emily.
on
Come on.
pre-gym Emily
Yeah, we can come
in a
back
minute.
to that one.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, so we were on this island. There was the 3 of us girls, and it was Christmas Eve
What year?
a few years ago now.
Maybe like
can't remember.
17, 18?
What are we now? 21? Yeah, about that.
Yep.
Anyway, there's one bar on the island. Like, everybody stays. It's one accommodation location. We're in these little huts, and there's like a hammock outside each hut. There's one bar,
Beautiful.
one restaurant. Anyway, we go there, and it's Christmas Eve, and we're kind of down to just have a party. All the other people staying there are like couples, just
You're
on
there
these
for Christmas Eve.
romantic
That's so cool.
holidays and stuff.
I suppose your family's all overseas, so you're like, whatever.
Yeah,
Christmas
exactly.
Eve.
We'll do Christmas on a like crazy remote island somewhere. So, and we're down to just have a party. So we go up to the bar and we're just ordering all these cocktails and stuff. And then we brought a pack of cards so we could do like drinking games.
Absolutely.
Anyway, the island host literally like 20 people. So we invited everybody that was staying on the island was at the bar that night. So we were like, guys, come on, we're going to play drinking games. So we got everyone involved in all of these drinking games.
It's Christmas Eve. Come on.
Christmas Eve, come on. Everyone starts playing. Anyway, we end up having so much alcohol from the bar that we literally, in the true sense of the word, that word gets overused these days.
Absolutely, all the
like
time.
not to what it actually means.
Literally.
Literally, we drank all of the rum off the island, dark and light rum. We drank it all.
Did you feel like Jack Sparrow?
Because at one point we went to the bar and we're like, we want more like blah cocktails. And then he's like, I can't give you that. You've drunk all the rum. And we're like, yeah, but surely there's some left. And he's like, no, you've drunk.
Why is the rum
Why
gone?
is the rum gone?
Why is the rum
Exactly. It legit happened.
You
I love
literally
it, I
drank
love
all
it.
the rum.
In Fiji, it happened.
This says 57 to 67 cook rate. Is that
That's
okay?
us.
Yes, that's us.
Perfect. Please continue.
That's us. I was like, how did she know?
Yeah, that's the
I
one.
live here, but not here.
We live in the same building.
You fucking drank the island dry. You guys are
Literally
literal pirates.
drank the island
you
dry.
are scallywags.
And by then, like I said, when I get drunk, the like pirate accent comes out. So I literally
fuck.
drank all the rum.
I can't hear it. Are you
and-
drunk?
No,
You're not drunk yet.
Not yet.
be not
Yeah,
drinking
not yet.
will walk the plank.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Hang on. So it's
Too long.
Too long. What is it? Is it Copacabana? What's the white bottle that we usually use for? It's a Waka white rum. What's the go-to for pina colada? Oh fuck! Come on.
Come on.
Don't know
help me
this.
White rum.
Um,
See, I like it with like medium or dark rum, but whatever. Get white rum.
Pina colada.
If you like pina
It's
It's such a good song. It's such a good song.
it just cuts through the bullshit,
It makes
doesn't
me
it?
so happy.
There we go.
inside, like,
What is it? Malibu.
Malibu.
Is Malibu considered? It's a spirit, right?
yes.
151 rum.
So Milk Run is fucked. It's not open right now. So
Okay.
we got to go Jimmy.
It's
Simmons.
effed for Anne.
I got to go find Malibu.
Thank you.
Please continue.
It's
So
your
what happened?
Yeah, so we drank all the rum. Anyway, we just like bypassed that and drank all the other alcohol.
Oh!
Anyway, I then.
Whatever alcohol.
At
Is
that
this
point in time,
literally
you're
or
drinking
is this
hand
not literally?
sanitizer. You're like anything.
Sorry,
you got.
this is the point where I don't remember any more of the night, and I was taken back to our little hut, and then my friends then left me there, and then they went back to continue drinking with the rest.
Without
of with the rest of the island.
We like okay.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
are you the next day? Mortal.
I've never been more hungover in my life.
And they don't
so
have Panadol on the island. I'm assuming they don't have painkillers.
They don't have a
my
pharmacy.
my friends found a load of vomit down by the hammock because we had like each hut had a lovely like picturesque hammock overlooking like the ocean and stuff.
Picturesque.
And
Just
there was
perfect
loads,
for
there was
vomiting.
loads of vomit all over
Perfect
there.
for vomiting.
Yeah.
I remember doing that.
You do.
You remember the vomiting?
I lied. I said that wasn't me. Like you took me to the room, I passed out, blah blah blah. Must have been somebody else.
Good call.
And to this day, they think it was somebody.
So you remember?
Not
Somebody
me.
else, as if they believed
Do
you.
you,
They did,
remember?
they
Do you
did, they
remember
did.
getting up and be like, "Fuck you guys! I'm gonna go lie in the hammock." Bah.
It was more like I need to vom.
Yeah.
I can't do it in this like cooked up little toilet. I'm just gonna stumble out and vom out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, the next morning, it's like Christmas Day. We're down there for this Christmas Day breakfast, and I've never felt more hated by the public in general. Because
What? Because you
yeah,
because you ruined the scenery with your vomit.
no. It was more that we'd made everybody else on the island drunk through our drinking game.
Oh, no way!
Fuck
And
them.
everybody was
Fuck
like,
them.
"Screw you!"
I've never
you for
known.
making-
Thank you.
I've never
They-
known another human being to be upset that I got you drunk and you
No,
had a
Yeah.
good time.
no,
Fuck
that's
them.
how they felt the next day.
Fuck off.
Nah,
You know?
fuck off.
Yeah.
They had the one of the best nights of their lives.
Exactly.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are we still filming?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here on my phone. I'm so
Is there
sorry.
a red light?
Mum gave us 3 kissy.
3 kisses for
Thanks,
our
Mum.
selfie.
More for you.
Now,
Oh, thanks, Mum.
Yeah.
now, do you want to tell a story, Em? Do you have a story for us for the
I
podcast?
can't just.
You
like,
can't tell a story.
I can't like just pull them out of the bag like that. It needs to be relevant and to the point. Like
Relevant to the point.
yeah, like it needs to be
Do you
on
have a
point
funny
with
story? Do you have
whatever
an
we're
embarrassing
saying.
story? You know when we said everyone send us your embarrassing stories? Do you have one?
Yeah.
Or is it too much? Is it
No,
too much
I
for
can
Mum?
do that.
No, let's do
No,
it.
Mum knows the story.
Nice. Let's go.
So I was on a flight.
Oh,
Ah,
yes.
this is the story you mentioned to me. That I haven't
So
heard.
how have I not told you this?
No, you
No,
gotta
I
tell
feel
me.
like I would have.
Maybe.
So I was on a flight from. It was my first trip back to the UK, having moved to Australia. I was on a flight back from London to Sydney, and as I'm at Heathrow Airport, I start feeling like some weird sort of feelings in my stomach / vagina.
Oh.
Like in the sense that
There's pressure in that
maybe
area.
I'm getting a UTI.
Oh no.
Shit.
And I know that you can't really relate in the same way, but it's very unpleasant. And you kind of know what the feeling is, but I was just like, nah, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, board this plane, and my flight is 6 or 7 hours to Dubai, and then a following 14 hours to Sydney.
Yep, I know the one.
It's a long one.
I know the
It's a
one.
long one. Get on this flight, and then immediately I'm like, I'm not feeling too good. So it gets worse and worse and worse. I'm getting all these like stomach pains, and basically the whole, as anyone listening would know, a UTI, you feel like you need to go to the bathroom, but you can't because everything hurts really badly.
That's basically what it's like for a man to be kicked in the balls.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
It's
I
funny.
didn't know that.
You
I
feel
didn't
like you
know
need to
that.
vomit, piss, and shit at the same time.
Yes,
But nothing
but
comes out.
nothing. You can't do
Nothing.
anything. You
It's
can't
just,
fix
it's
it.
agony. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
same. So imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine
Oh,
that.
okay.
That's how I'm feeling.
I'm there now,
on a
and I am
on a plane.
uncomfortable.
I'm unhappy.
You poor thing.
And
So then
uncomfortable.
I'm sat,
And then that pressure of being up there as well must exacerbate it, right?
And I'm sat there for like a good couple of hours feeling really horrendous. So then I try and go to the bathroom. Like maybe if I could just do a little wee. Anyway,
It'll make it better.
It'll make it better.
I just wee out some blood. So
Oh,
that's
oh
great.
shit.
my
That's
God.
great. That's great.
So
Is that bad?
Yeah.
Can we just
Hold-
address this? Is
hold
that
on.
bad?
Hold on.
It's really bad. So
Anxiety is
that's never,
through the roof at
so
this
I've
point.
had UTIs before. Never have I weed out
UTIs aren't
blood.
STIs. They're not sexually transmitted.
No.
What is a
well,
UTI?
So
Same
It
field?
can be.
Is it like yeast
100% it
infection?
can be.
Like
if
a
you
yeast
don't,
infection?
if you don't take a shower after doing the deed, you can bring on a like UTI,
Right.
Because you get
If you don't
bacteria.
clean
in.
up
So we're
afterwards.
simple. Can I ask though, like when you urinate blood, is it like a bit diluted, so it's a bit fainter,
so
or are we talking like
no,
pure
no.
crimson
It
dark?
wasn't
Or
Like
are we
pure-
talking like? Are we talking like?
I hate to bring if this
No,
is
it wasn't like if you like
cut
my
yourself and there'd
arteries
be
and
like
then
dark
it wasn't
crimson
that.
blood.
It wasn't that, but it was very much like, oh, you're peeing blood.
Yeah. Like, do you know if
I
you
would
eat-
say like 70% blood.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was like strong.
and it was
blood.
painful on the way out.
Yeah. I had to like
God,
force it out,
damn.
and then I'm like, oh, this is grim. So then came out and spoke to I got like one of the attendants. I was like, mate, we've got a problem here.
Mate.
So you've finished urinating. Is it worse now that you've?
Yeah, because I haven't urinated. All I've done is passed like a bit of blood. So
Right.
like I've got like this bloated tummy. I can't pee, but like it's very sore.
Right.
Anyway, they call a ground doctor and they're like, what do we do about this scenario? I thought they were going to have to like literally ground the plane
Medivac
early.
you, yeah.
No, like literally pick an airport, because I thought what was happening was if you have a UTI that's really bad, then it translates to your kidneys and then you
Kidneys
get a
and-
kidney infection and then you can like die.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Like die or die?
You
you could
die.
die.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I
can
know,
die.
I know.
Yeah.
So that's what I was worried about. And I'm like, I've never had intense pain like this before. Oh my gosh, you need to talk to the doctor. They said, look, I think she's fine. You just need to give her lots of citrus drinks because apparently that eases it. So they gave me loads of like orange juice and whatnot.
But that hang on. That makes it worse though, because if you're dying to urinate, but you can't because
Thank
you're
you.
pissing blood,
Yep.
and you're drinking,
drinking
more.
it.
And
ton of
it's just
liquid.
getting like bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh.
So it's like very, very unpleasant.
And if you try to sit down on the toilet to piss, it's not coming out. It's just
Yeah,
like
no,
ow.
Well, yeah, and you can't even push through the pain. Like it literally won't come out.
Fuck me, that's fucked.
So the air hostesses were really lovely, gave me all of this juice, and then
Sorry, Anne.
they filled up. She's all right. So then they filled up some sort of like big 1 liter bottles of water with hot water, so I could put them on my tummy for as like a hot water bottle.
1 liter.
So you're drinking juice, but you're also having like the equivalent of like a hot water bottle.
Yeah, it's very lovely of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
Were
managed.
they just
I
straight?
make
Were they
it.
like, oh my god, okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna sort this out.
Luckily, nobody else was on my row, so I got to lay down and like.
Oh, thank
I had a lot of attention on that flight.
God,
like
yeah.
everybody was looking out for me because I thought I was going to die. Like I thought I was going to die.
Are we-
and I was
so- Like,
sorry
actually,
to be
you thought you were
clear.
gonna get a
To be
kick?
clear, I was on my own as well. Like I had
Right.
nobody
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
me.
Had you reached Dubai yet, or were you
No,
on the way
I'm
to Sydney?
still on the way to Dubai.
6 hours,
and I'm
right.
like,
Shit.
I've got another 14 hours of this.
What was the
how long was
stopover in
your
Dubai?
layover?
How long was
It was,
the layover?
it was a couple of hours. So
Oh, that's good.
I
So you
get
could at
to
least shower or
Dubai.
something.
Anyway,
Mm.
I off board. And then the little golf buggies, you know those that you go around a golf course?
Ring, ging, ging, ging.
But they have ones that are ambulances at Dubai Airport.
Nice.
Well, so it's the same thing, just a little red and white. Yeah.
Yep.
Were
So
you
it
kind
came
of
and
embarrassed?
collected me. Yeah.
Were you like,
Because it was this shame of just like sat here. I'm like,
Yeah, embarrassed, but think she's gonna die.
like
so
I'm
I think
gonna
you're okay.
die.
You don't care about
but
that
I've
stuff.
also
I think you're
brought
okay.
it on myself through too much sex. Like this
Yeah.
is
What?
so-
There's nothing wrong with that.
First world
right?
problems.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I'm sat shamefully on this little like golf cart buggy.
But they didn't know
Questioning,
They didn't know that. They
questioning
didn't know
the gentleman or female you're with. You're like,
Yeah.
fucking son of a bitch.
Yeah.
They better been
that. They
fucking
didn't know
clean,
that though.
motherfucker.
You're just
Yeah.
like, I have a
Yeah.
condition.
So they take me to the hospital in Dubai Airport. Yes, there's a hospital.
Oh,
Yeah,
must have been beautiful,
yeah,
right?
yeah. It was legit. So I had
Legit.
It was a hospital.
Yeah, someone was wearing a gown at one point.
I had some tests. Like they took some blood. I had to try and pee into a cup. That was interesting.
Blood, more blood.
Yeah, more blood. More
you
blood
poor
into a
Far
cup.
out.
And then they were like, yeah, you've got a really, really bad UTI. Like, it's actually risky that it's going to move further up
Oh,
into you.
fuck.
Just as you thought.
And I'm like, oh, but at least it's not actually like, I'm not actually going to die just yet.
Yeah.
So they-
You've got time to contemplate things,
Exactly.
write up a will.
Exactly.
Right up at Will at Dubai Airport.
Yeah. It's
So
an ideal
When
place
they
to
really respect women.
be. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sharif.
The worst country if you're a woman.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It was not
They're
a
like,
great place to be vulnerable, I will say.
They're like, why is your face not covered? Something's wrong here.
Yeah. On a scale
Where
of,
is your husband?
on a scale of 1 to 10.
How have you got this? Not through
From my husband.
Yeah.
I'm from my fake husband.
Let's say scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like extreme fear and anxiety. What level are you at this
I was
point in
like
time?
like a 12, and I don't overreact. Like
No.
I'm normally a cool bean.
Yeah. But you want to get home. You don't know what's going on.
exactly, and I'm
Yeah.
on my
You wanna
own,
get
and I'm in the
home without
worst pain
death.
ever. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm in Dubai. Like,
Yeah.
ugh. So they took all these tests. They're like, yeah, it's really bad, but we'll give you a few drugs that will help with like the symptoms.
Just antibiotics?
Till what? Till what? You got to do surgery? Like, what the fuck are they
Antibiotics
saying?
or what?
So I got some sort of like antibiotic stuff, but also to be able to let me pee, they gave me some muscle relaxants.
Yes.
I'm like, great, brilliant.
That
so
might,
that will
hang
just
on.
like
Real talk, though. Did you pee before you got back on the plane?
wait for this.
It
Wait
must have been
for it.
beautiful. It must have been
No.
Niagara Falls.
So
Oh, I want to experience this.
they're
Tell
like,
me.
okay, so you can get on the flight that you're supposed to get on
Yeah.
if you think you're able to. And I'm like, do you know what? I think I'm ready. All I wanted, I didn't give
Just
a
wanna
fuck.
get
I just
home.
want to go home. I just
Fuck
want to go
off.
home.
to your
Everything else,
home
yeah.
by yourself.
14
So,
hours is nothing.
I
if
get
you're-
on. I get on
yeah.
this plane, and I'm thinking the last plane would have told this plane what went on. Like everyone's going to be aware that I'm like
100%,
very
100%.
disabled right now,
Yeah.
and I've had all these drugs, whatnot.
No.
Nah, nobody knew. So
What?
and I'm sat on the seat that I selected, window seat, because I want to be able to snoozy woozy.
You weren't sharing the
Two
3
seats
rows
in.
with anyone?
So then there was like a person next to me and then another person.
Fuck.
Fuck that.
So then we're sat on the plane.
Sorry.
and
I want the aisle seat
Bear
for
in
sure.
mind, I drank.
Really?
Oh, if I have an issue, I want the aisle seat so I can get to the
An
toilet.
issue, okay. What are
Yeah.
you normally? Window
A
seat?
window.
Window.
All the
100%.
Window, of course. But if you have a need
Are you
to,
backtracking? Are
No,
you
no,
window?
no.
Are you really window?
No, listen. What I'm saying is, if I'm on a plane, anyone can agree it's a window. However, if I need to make quick trips to the toilet, if I'm taking relaxants or whatever, you want the aisle seat.
Yeah, but
Please continue.
I'd pick the window.
Yes. So
You
you're at
psycho.
window seat.
You psycho.
Nobody
You're like,
knows.
if I'm going to die, I'm
I'd
going to have a
already
fucking view.
Nobody knows.
I'd already picked the window.
No, it was pre-picked. It was
pre-picked.
pre-picked. She didn't
Yeah.
pre-pick while she was
Yeah.
having a
Yeah,
UTI.
yeah.
I didn't know I'd be in like
Yep.
near death
So
scenario.
at this point in time,
She didn't pick it whilst dying,
yeah.
alright?
Em, are you waddling? Are you like, oof, oof? Is it like painful to touch, or are you kind of just like,
no,
okay?
no, it's painful to touch. I'm so bloated, like it's ridiculous. But it wasn't like I was holding in a pee. Like it was literally so painful, but I couldn't pee.
Mm-hmm.
So then I get on this plane. I sit in my little seat. Anyway, there's a delay. We're on the runway,
Get fucked. 30 minutes.
On the
what are we
runway.
talking here?
mate. Longer than an hour.
Oh!
By that point,
out.
these muscle relaxants, they
They
kicked in.
kicking in.
Yeah.
They're kicking in.
What did they
Excuse
give
me,
you?
excuse
Do you
me.
remember
And
what they gave you?
don't know. My understanding is you're not allowed to use the bathrooms unless you're like properly like flying because there's some sort of
Fuck them.
thing.
Fuck.
So I'm just sat
you.
there. I'm
I'm
like,
a
it'll be
human
fine.
being with rights.
It'll be fine. I'll just wait for the plane.
No.
Once
Such
it takes
an
off, I'll be
American
fine.
thing to say.
Nah, yeah. No, I
Anyway.
would have been like, get the fuck out of my way before I
Hindsight,
cut
I
you.
would do this differently.
Yeah.
Okay. I would do it differently.
Hindsight, right? So at this point in time, are you sitting there? You go, okay. There's a delay. Are you sizing up the people next to you? Okay, that person's polite enough. That person's falling asleep. Can I shimmy past their legs? Are you kind of like
but no, but I wasn't
calculating?
even thinking that because I was just like, I'm not allowed to use these bathrooms just yet. Once we get in the
They
again,
can fuck up.
again,
Yeah.
understand
I get it.
this.
Yeah.
Anyway, finally the plane takes off, and I'm like, oh, thank God for that. So
How
like,
far are we up in the air until you're ready to pee?
so it's like, and then it's going like kind of 45 degrees in the air.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this getting kind of serious now? I'm not sure I can wait for this seatbelt light to go off.
Yeah.
So I stand up because I'm like,
shit.
screw it. I'm just going to the bathroom.
Seatbelt lights still on?
Still on.
Nice.
Still on.
So you stand
Still
up.
on.
You stand
Literally,
up.
everybody is like back in their seats because they're.
It's
45
Oh my
degrees.
God, we're taking off. This is the most dangerous part of the flight.
I can
Exactly.
imagine you just looking at them and be like, move.
This is what happened. So I stood up and I was like, move. But the momentum of standing up
Oh no.
No.
just meant that the
No.
floodgates opened.
No.
And I start peeing. Like the most I've peed ever in my life. Bearing in mind, I've probably drunken about like 4 litres of orange juice to this point and still not peed. So I'm like bloated to like.
Is this before you got past your two?
I'm still at my seat and I'm peeing and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? And I'm stood there.
Is this like a squirt or are you
No,
like?
no,
No,
She said
it's
the most she's
floodgates.
peed
It's like,
in her life.
and I can't even I can't
most
hold
she's
it
peed
in.
in her life.
I can't hold it in. It won't hold in. So it's just flooding out.
Is everyone? Are the people
And
sitting
I'm
next to you
stood
like?
there. They can't see because I'm wearing black leggings.
And this is running down your
no.
legs.
yeah. So
Oh,
I don't
you
know.
poor
And then
thing.
I'm, just,
Can they
and I'm
smell it?
stood there and I'm like, oh no. And so I'm like, well, what do you do? So then I was just like, maybe if I just sit down. But before I sat down, I just started crying and like trembling and
There's
just
liquid
like
coming out
Oh,
every direction.
you poor baby,
everything.
that's gonna be a hug.
And I just went and sat down and then continued to piss myself. And I was sat on my little neck collar that you use to sleep. Yeah, sat on that and pissed myself. Anyway, continuing to piss myself. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to do now because we just started this 14-hour flight. So
I'm uncomfortable
I press the like get the attendance person. Everybody around me thinks I'm having a panic attack because the plane's because the plane's taking off. They don't know that I've pissed myself.
So the stewardess unbuckles, gets up.
Yeah, she goes, don't worry, it's fine. Like everything's fine. We're
And you're
gonna
like-
be fine. And I'm like, you don't understand. I'm peeing.
So where?
Did you say that?
Hang on.
Yes, I was like, I just
what did
pissed myself.
what did
I
the
just
tissue
pissed
next to you do?
myself.
Guys, so hold on. We're
Hey.
talking 4 liters. So we're talking like up
4
and
of
down.
these.
So we're talking like
4
of
so,
these things.
baby.
So we're talking.
Yeah.
We're not just talking like
No,
the insoles.
no,
We're talking
we're
like
talking like
we're talking
sodden.
from hip to ankle is like.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
100%.
You poor thing.
And so the air hostess comes over and she's not supposed to even be out of her seat. So then I'm like, I've just pissed myself. But what you don't understand is that there was an incident on the last flight and obviously you've not been told, blah, blah, blah. And then...
Oh god.
So, but everybody else thinks
was she
I'm
Australian
crazy.
or Kiwi or what?
I can't even remember.
Was she just like, come with
I can't
me?
even remember. So then I like
Were they good about it?
shimmied out.
They
Shimmy
have
past
to.
the people,
They
or
have
did
to
they
be.
move?
Is this Qantas?
Emirates.
Emirates. Oh, okay,
Emirates.
they have to
Emirates.
be good with it. If they're not
So-
good, they
yeah, no,
train for
like-
this
Emirates
shit.
are bad with women, man.
Really?
They were fine. Like I think circumstances.
Fascists.
So then I waddled down the aisle like in my little leggings.
And we're talking
that were,
ass.
like,
Everything is covered.
dripping,
Oh,
like
oh,
everything's
they
dripping.
No.
Walk down there, and then they give me some like Emirates pajamas, and they're
Yeah.
like,
So
"Change
hang
into
on.
these."
Obviously, we don't have showers on this. So you pulled that off.
Yeah, I went into the bathroom,
You
pulled them off,
your
and
neck
just
is
basically
off as well. Did you,
yeah,
like
yeah.
some
we just
tissues?
we just
You
like
took
But
tissues?
no,
water,
they
water.
gave me a bag, and I just dumped them in, and then they like obviously got rid of that. Like I
What,
never saw
like,
those leggings.
But are
again.
you just
What did
like
you do about?
tissues,
What did you
or-
do about your ass, legs?
I just had to like dry
water?
up with
Water?
toilet paper.
So you didn't
Oh,
like.
man.
Nah, not really.
Because
no.
look, we know that urine is it's sterile, so there's not a lot of. But the buildup in bacteria in urine makes the smell. Are we talking like yellow or clear? It would have been
It was
clear.
clear because there was
Yeah.
Okay,
so
so-
much
so all the
fluid,
liquid.
so it
Yeah,
wasn't.
so you would have
clear.
been no scent. right?
No, well, as
Yeah.
far as I was aware, like
You
that
would
was
have been
the,
set
well,
time.
I don't know. I
the
don't know if
smell,
she was-
least of my worries.
I don't know if Em was worried about the scent at the time. She
Yeah,
was just
yeah,
been
yeah.
panic
So I,
mode.
so I put on these Emirates
But
pajamas.
can I just say, I'm sorry. Last time I cut you off, you must have felt like, despite the stress, it must have been like, oh my God, I'm so relieved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
felt real good.
Real good. Fuck everybody.
So you put on the
So I
pajamas.
put on the pajamas, and then they bag up all my disgusting PE clothes. And then I'm looking down the aisle, like at where my seat
You
was.
can't go back to that seat.
No.
And so I can see them. And so turns out you can literally pull off the seats from where they are. So
Incinerate them,
the back
yeah,
and the
yeah.
bottom comes off.
Oh no way. The
So
pads.
I
And
was
so they were
watching them.
already doing it,
They
yeah.
were doing it and backing it up. And I'm like, oh.
Were the people sitting next to you like,
Everybody was just like,
Did they want to move? Did they want new seats?
yeah, they were like,
Was there
this
was there room?
mental. But once
it
they
full
took
flight?
the seats, there was no seat left for me, and they were like, right, so we're gonna have to reseat you now because obviously we've had to get rid of your seat. And I'm like, oh, thank God for that, because I don't want to go and sit near all of those people that
Yeah.
I've just been a maniac around. And they're like, don't worry, we've resat you. The row in front,
Oh,
Guys,
absolutely.
this is
effed.
too
luckily
personal. Yeah.
aisle seat. So I
Nice.
waddle down in my little PJs, and sit next to this poor guy. And the look, I will never forget the look that he gave me
Mortified.
when I sat next to him, and he was just like,
What was
Can you
wait.
make the face in the camera so people
don't-
can see it? There you
Oh
go.
no.
Yeah.
Like,
Was
it
it,
was real
okay?
sad.
Hang on. Was it like I feel sorry for you?
no,
look, or
it
was
was
it like I'm
more like
disgusted?
it was disgust, concern,
Oh,
like, more
what a
just like
bastard.
I've got like 13 hours of sitting next to this crazy human being that just pissed herself everywhere.
Oh, fuck him, he should have been more
my
excited.
God.
Anyway,
Can-
turns
can-
out
can
that
I-
luckily,
can I- yeah.
the lady that was sat next to me when I pissed myself,
In the middle row?
she, she was a nurse, and she's like, I saw you taking the muscle relaxants, so I wondered what. The
So she
problem
was leaning over the
'Cause-
chair?
Well, no, she like
Came
before I pissed myself, she was sat next to me, and she like later
But
on.
did she confront you afterwards?
Yeah,
And she's
afterwards,
Aussie?
and she was
She was
like,
Australian?
"It's okay, I understand what's going on." And I was like, oh, thank
Guardian
God.
angels, eh?
It
Yeah.
it was a very character building experience.
One crazy thing that I always find, especially in these stories on planes where like someone's had cardiac arrest or a child on plane or someone
Or
was
pissed themselves.
someone was walking in the street, right? And then a car swerves off and hits someone. It's beautiful. There's always a doctor or a nurse present. It's wonderful.
Someone always knows something.
If
Yeah.
I was to get onto a plane right now, 6 mil, 6
Yeah,
bill,
yeah, yeah.
we get
Bill.
onto a plane, and I randomly get up and go, oh, I think I've cut an artery. There'd be like 3 nurses or doctors
Yeah.
would stand up.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. God bless them. But here's the thing. I need to go take a piss myself. You've actually...
Same.
I'm
so
Sorry.
badly.
Let's end this
So
podcast
badly.
here, but...
That was a very. Can I
that-
just say that was
that
a very
was-
intense story, and I was not expecting that. That was
told you I had
And that
stories.
was,
A roller
that was
coaster.
super open, so thank you for sharing that with us. Appreciate it. Here's the thing, my last final question.
Yeah.
So when your floodgates were opening, was there still blood involved? So when you went into the bathroom,
Nah.
it was no
it
more
was
blood?
just clear. It was just
Excellent.
clear.
Yeah, it was just
Excellent.
flashed out.
It was good. It was just embarrassing.
Beautiful.
All right.
I need
We'll
to...
end it there. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Joel needs
guys.
to pee. I need to pee. Everyone needs to pee. Emily already peed on a flight.
Yeah.
We're still going pina coladas?
Pina
Yeah.
coladas.
All right, I'm gonna order them.
Goodbye, everyone.
All right, bye.